welcome back to day 13 actually of Vlogmas. And I am going to start sewing on some napkins. So I'm going to take you through the process. I've got a couple that I have to cut out. I already had some squares cut out. So I am going to make up some that I already had cut out, and then I'm going to cut out some from the fabric that Susan so nicely gifted me. And so I will take you along in that process. So stand by. Well, I'm headed to Hobby Lobby this morning to grab a few things, and then I'm going to come home and do some sewing and get some napkins made, and I'm going to finish up my Advent knitting, and I'm getting caught up. So I'm hoping to be caught up to at least day 12 today. And then, I'm going to relax. May make some bread for a friend for Christmas. And yeah, we'll see what else I get up to today. But today is day 13 of Vlogmas. It is going by so quickly. I'm just so happy that you guys are along with me. I'm also looking for an amaryllis plant. Total FOMO, because a lot of folks have them. But yes, I'm looking for an amaryllis plant as well. So hopefully I will find one of those today. And here I am at the Hobby Lobby. Okay, I have my annoying neighbor's yard guy. Like every Saturday he's outside my window, my office window, so I'm gonna have to shut this off. Or I'm gonna have to have no volume while you watch me sew. But I'm ready to start the sewing. And of course he chooses to get right outside. This has been a production because I don't have my sewing stove set up just every day. I set it up as needed. So I have to set it all up. I was cutting. I'm exhausted. I'm determined to get these napkins made today. And I'm gonna definitely take you along with me. So here we go. Working well. I think it's probably time I take it and have it serviced. But yeah, it's a machine that's in really good shape. But I think it probably should be serviced. Let's go. Okay, well, my first trial one is done. I think I stated before I didn't leave a big enough opening to turn this right side out, which is okay. You can just I ripped a little bit out, but I'm kind of I'm pushing the corners out here just so that they're nice and round like they should be. And then I'm gonna go over and press this, and I'll take you along. I have a little ironing board that David had. So everything for my sewing is temporary. It's not permanent. I don't have a permanent spot to keep everything. some top stitching. Love these. Well, I'm gonna do some knitting. I'm back. I did some sewing, which you would have seen. I shared the napkin making with you. Right now I'm just having some lemon ginger tea with some honey, and it's really good. So I'm gonna enjoy some tea and honey. I've got some cookies that I baked last night here. My chocolate chip and my Mexican wedding cookies. And I did 2 batches of chocolate chip. One is just chocolate chip, and then I did a batch with cranberries and pecans. So I like the cranberries and pecans in them. And then I'm going to make an orange cranberry cookie of some sort. Got to look up a recipe. So if anyone has a really good recipe for a cranberry orange, either bread or cookies, please link it below, because I really, really would like to do something with cranberries and oranges. But for now, I'm going to knit and try and get caught up, a little bit more caught up on my adventurous wrap, which I'm absolutely loving. And yeah, I'll come back to you a little bit later. I'm going to start to edit this video so I can get it up pretty early. And yeah, until later. Well, hello, I'm back at the end of day 13 of Vlogmas. I've had a very busy, fun-filled day. I made some napkins. I worked on my knitting. I'm going to continue to work on my knitting because I want to get caught up on my Advent knitting and want to get to at least day 12. Right now I'm getting ready to start day 10. Yeah, day 10. So totally doable for this evening. And yeah, just a really good day. I went out and did a little bit of shopping and came in, like I said, did the napkins, did some reading, did some laundry, all that normal stuff for Saturday. And yeah, I am so happy with my napkins, bringing me lots and lots of joy. So I did one with a red backing. This is the material that my swap partner, Susan of Delightful Works, sent me. That was so nice that she gifted that to me. And so I tried to put a couple different, this is just some material that I had actually in my stash that I added to that. This was one that I had made when I made napkins a year and a half ago actually, because I didn't make any last year. Put that plaid on it and just stuff that I had, and I am absolutely loving it. Made one with this. And what other print do we have here? And then this is just some pretty cardinals in the snow. So very, very happy with those napkins. And so yeah, we will be using those throughout the season. I'm going to probably make a few more, and I might try to make some placemats and napkins that will kind of match. I don't know what happened to my camera. There we go. That's better. So yeah, so I am extremely happy with the napkins. I am going to go ahead and open up my Advents for you. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and share my day 13 of Advents. And yeah, so I'm going to start out with my Chelsea. I only have Chelsea and Lofty Loops left. I do have one day of my swap, the last day of my swap partner, which it's not the last day, but I did things way out of order, and it's okay. There was no rules on how we could do this. So I'm going to start out with my Chelsea. Day 13. London themed. Ooh, like this. And day 13 is Portobello Road. And I'm assuming that must be some sort of road that has some sort of significance in London. But this is just a very pretty minty green. like that. And yeah, these are all playing really well into my Advent knitting. So super happy about that. And then I've got day 13 of my Lofty Loops. Ooh, so Allison said we're getting into the purples and yeah, purples and some speckle purples. This is really pretty. It's got a few little speckles of some pink in there. Yeah, pops a little pink, some cream colors, and wow, this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to do with this Advent. And I have last year's, Chelsea Yarn's last year's Advent, which is Sparkle. So I'm thinking that I might, hold on, Danielle's FaceTiming me, and I'm sure it's to see the babies. Sorry, Danielle went to be with her brother to help out with the babies, so she knows her number one responsibility when she gets there is to FaceTime me every moment she gets so I can see those little babies. So she was FaceTiming me. She just got into Florida this afternoon. So, but anyways, Lofty Loop Day 13. Love both of those. And I'm going to share, oh, you know what? I did it again. I'm in the middle of a row. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I keep doing that. But this is my wrap so far. And I am absolutely loving this wrap. So yeah, it's just so comforting. And I got to get knitting on my socks because I have not had an opportunity to get a ton more done on those, but I do want to get more done on the socks. So yeah, but I am loving this. And this is kind of how these colors, this is my Chelsea Chelsea Yarns Advent. And this is the Adventurous Wrap by Amba O'Brien. And somebody was really, really nifty and put all the, listed the color and rows that you do, listed it out. So you know exactly how many stitches you should have on the needles and what colors you should be working with, which is really good for me. Amba's instructions, her pattern is well written, very well written, but I did struggle a little bit on how I'm going to do the colors, so this was really helpful for me to have that knitter lay that out for everybody. So I'm very, very thankful for that. And before I get going anymore in this, I'm going to go ahead and open up my last day of my swap partners, which is actually day 11. Oh, there you go. You're like, what is that, Lisa? That's plain. I love this bag. It's so cute. So, so cute. Okay. Oh, nice. So I have another Christmas in Paris tea bag, which I absolutely love that flavor, and a really nice purple. So this has got blue, pops of blue in there, and maybe a pop of green, or yeah, but very nice. Very nice. These are going to go so nice in the sock. Yeah, I can't wait to get all the colors added and get that socket going on number one with the heel and all that. And then finish that one out and then go on to sock number 2. I don't know if I'll have them finished by Christmas Day, but I might. I just might. And then if not, I will take it up through New Year's to wear on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So I've had a really good day. Thank you for coming back and watching. And until tomorrow, folks, happy knitting.